Yeah, I think it's big for us going into the off season. Just a positive vibe. We've been playing better as these past games, and like I said, these aren't throwaway games for us. They're not insignificant. They're kind of our playoffs. Like we're playing to establish a culture, establish our habits. So really looking forward to see how our guys react to a little success and see if we can handle it, maturity wise.
Had over 63s in the last three games, averaging over 30 assists in the last three, 10 blocks. What have you been most pleased with during this three-game winning streak?
Well, first of all, Michael, I know that's going to be harder tonight. After watching our last three games against them, it's a different. No disrespect to the other teams, but this is the best defensive team in the league. I don't care who they're throwing out there. They're very good defensively, and I just nothing's going to come easy. We better execute. We better screen. We better cut through contact, or else those threes become contested. Those assists can get deflected. But all that being said, pleased with the way we're moving the ball. It's nice to see quick decisions. And everybody talks about the threes, and I keep talking about how we drive it. And I know, when Brad first started out here, they were a drive team, and they're still a drive team, and they get to the rim, and so that's kind of our philosophy too. We want to get to the rim, we want to get free throws, and if a byproduct of that is threes, those are obviously high value shots for us, and we work for them.
What are you doing at 2 and the 3?
I have no idea, Brian. I haven't really thought about it.
Kenny, how has Rondé improved this year?
First of all, maturity-wise, I think he's really grown. I think last year I think he had some just some issues getting over making a bad play or making two bad plays and that kind of tumbling to poorer play, and I just we call it the next play mentality. I just think he's improved. When things don't go his way, he quickly bounces back and gets on track quicker. I think offensively he's really helped us, especially with all the switching in this league. The fact that we can throw on the ball a little bit, like he's a good isolation player. We don't love isolation basketball, but sometimes you need to do it. And he can drive the ball. He gets it to the free throw line at a high rate, as you know, and he can also make a pass. So I think he's starting to scratch the surface. Obviously, shooting's got to improve, but he is a good free throw shooter, so we think there's potential there. And then defensively, obviously, without him, we weren't very good. Like we were. That's the biggest compliment. It was a big loss losing him from a rebounding standpoint, from a versatility standpoint. So. The great thing, he's still 23 years old, Paul. It's like that bodes well for our future.
What have these last 3 games done for Alan Crabb, do you think, as far as where he can go in the future?
Yeah, I think he's become more assertive, and I just think generally this last quarter of the season, that's been his mantra. Sure, the last 3 games, 41 points, that's great. I think he's growing from a leadership standpoint. Obviously, when you play better, you can lead better, and I feel him growing more comfortable, and I think we preached that from the beginning. This is going to take time. It's not Portland. It's going to take time to understand what we're doing, and I think he's getting respect from the locker room, respect from the coaching staff, because he busts his tail defensively. Has a ways to go. But I think when you watch Alan Crabb, you'll watch him tonight, that he's really trying to improve his defense. I think it's getting better, and another off season of getting stronger and working on his body. It's going to improve it even more, because there's no doubt about it, he has a high IQ on both ends of the court.
D'Angelo, can you talk about how he's come along this season and what you've seen?
Yeah, just a lot of credit to him bouncing back from that knee injury, and I think dealing with the ups and downs of that, of coming back and really starting to I think he's starting to really grasp a hold of what it means to be a quarterback on a team, and we got a long way to go. I think me and him and but I think it's heading in the right direction. With each game, he's just compared to a rookie, or second, third year quarterback, he's not forcing as many into tight areas. I think his shot selection is improving. And defensively, I think he's getting after it, and I'm just pleased. But there's a serenity to him now, where it's not look at the bench every time. Hey, coach, what do you want? Hey, I know Joe Harris is hot. We're going to run this play, or I know Allen's cooking. We're gonna do this, and it's just an intelligence there, and a confidence that grows with each game.